Jake Paul's victory over Mike Tyson has sent shockwaves through the boxing world. In what many thought would be an intense and competitive bout, Jake Paul dominated the legendary Tyson in a one-sided decision that has left fans and analysts alike in disbelief. Let's break down what happened during this surprising matchup. From the opening bell, Jake Paul came out with confidence. He moved around the ring with agility, using his size and reach to control the distance between himself and Tyson. Tyson, known for his ferocious power and aggressive style, seemed hesitant, unable to land any significant punches early in the fight. Jake Paul, by contrast, was sharp and composed, throwing jabs and straight rights that found their mark time and time again. Tyson, at 58 years old, showed his age. The reflexes that made him one of the most feared heavyweights of all time simply weren't there. While Tyson's experience and power are still formidable, his movement and timing were lacking. Jake Paul, who's gained a reputation for his boxing skills, was able to exploit these weaknesses without much difficulty. Tyson was unable to close the distance or land any meaningful shots, often swinging wildly in an attempt to connect, but Paul was able to evade most of them. In the middle rounds, Jake Paul's control over the fight became even more apparent. He was landing combinations with ease, using his jab to set up his right hand, while Tyson struggled to find his rhythm. Paul's punches weren't just landing, they were landing cleanly. Tyson, though durable, seemed slower with each passing round, and it was clear that he wasn't able to mount any sort of comeback. One of the most surprising aspects of this fight was how well Jake Paul seemed to handle Tyson's power. Mike Tyson, even at this stage of his career, still has the ability to hurt an opponent. However, Paul was never in serious trouble. He took a few shots, but his defensive skills, along with his ability to clinch and tie up Tyson when necessary, kept him safe. Tyson's famous uppercuts and hooks didn't have the same effect they once did, as Paul's chin held up throughout the fight. By the later rounds, it was almost clear that Paul was cruising to a decision victory. Tyson's punches were becoming more desperate, and his movement slowed significantly. Jake Paul, on the other hand, seemed to be in complete control, picking his shots and outclassing the aging legend. It was evident that Tyson had no answer for Paul's jab and straight punches, and he failed to land anything that could turn the tide of the fight. When the final bell rang, it was clear who had won. Jake Paul had outboxed Mike Tyson for the full 12 rounds, winning virtually every exchange and displaying superior technique and stamina. The judges' scorecards reflected this dominance, with Paul earning a unanimous decision victory. It wasn't just a win, it was a statement. The result has left many questioning the future of both fighters. For Jake Paul, this victory over Tyson solidifies his reputation as a serious boxer. Despite his controversial rise in the sport, he's proven that he's capable of dominating former legends. On the other hand, Mike Tyson's performance raises questions about whether he should continue fighting. While Tyson's legacy in boxing is undisputed, this loss shows just how far his skills have diminished with age. The fight itself will go down as a defining moment in both Jake Paul's career and in the ongoing conversation about aging fighters coming back to the ring. While Tyson's legend will always remain intact, Jake Paul's victory proves that, for now, he is the better boxer. It's a win that fans won't forget anytime soon, and it might just be the most surprising result in modern boxing.